Hi, YouTube family. Auntie is here, Patty Jackson. It's not cute not knowing. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. Let's start with a hug. And sometimes I hit the wrong button. I don't know why it looked like that yesterday. I hit something. I didn't really notice what I hit. But by the time I finished setting up, I had to leave right out. So it was like, I'll be more careful with my nails and my little trusty styling. But that's happened. I was like, now why is my face within the face? I don't know what I did. I'm not techie. Let's get started with today's top stories, including Leah Remini filling in for Wendy Williams. Who's Leah? She's the actress, the former Scientologist. She left, blasted them. She was on The King of Queens with Kevin James. She was on Kevin Can Wait. She's going to be filling in for Wendy Williams next Tuesday through Friday. Why her? Apparently her and Wendy got along. I don't think they want a lot of competition. I don't think they want her turning on the TV and feeling threatened, because I know a lot of people are throwing their hat in the ring to guest host, and we don't know how long she's going to be gone. Leah Remini was fired from The Talk, the CBS talk show The Talk. She was on with Holly Robinson Pete. She was on that first season and was quickly let go. But next Tuesday through Friday, it's Leah. Next Monday, there's going to be a panel of guests from Bevy Smith, Michael Yo from Entertainment Tonight. So it's going to be a panel of people, and they're all talking about hot topics. Megan Thee Stallion. She knows how to brand. Megan Thee Stallion is coming out. Well, first, she's teaming up with Popeyes. Popeyes Chicken. She's a franchise owner of a Popeyes. And now get ready, y'all, for Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce. Yes, Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce. You can get it with your chicken sandwich. You can get it with your chicken nuggets. What it tastes like? It's a sweet sauce with a little bit of kick. It's made with honey, apple cider, and these Aleppo peppers. So get ready. Next week, you're going to see the Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce. You're also going to find some merchandise in the form of Megan Thee Stallion Popeyes bikinis. Y'all know Megan can wear those bikinis. Well, she's coming out with the Popeyes bikini. She's also coming out with hats and dog tags. So there's going to be this merchandise that you can get. Megan Thee Stallion and Popeyes joining forces, and she owns her own Popeyes. She is a franchise owner. Letitia Wright is speaking up. She plays Shuri in Black Panther, and they're filming Black Panther 2 in Atlanta. She says she is not being a troublemaker on the set of Black Panther 2. A lot of stories came out that she was being difficult. She wasn't getting along with people because she's an anti-vaxxer. Letitia says this is not the case because I come to work, I'm very professional, and I'm not being a problem on the set of this movie. Kelly Price is healing, which is great news. We just want her to heal. She got to go away and, disappear for a while. She might be coming back with a reality show. Don't be surprised. If she has to go away to heal, then baby, go away and heal. Go away and heal. But nice update that she is doing better. Steve Harvey, he always dressed different. Whether he had the suits on, the shoulder pads, he always did different. Well, Steve is dressing a little differently. He must got a new stylist, but the outfits are still colorful and nice. I think he looks really nice. Steve Harvey is not afraid to step out of the box with the colors or the styles, and he's been looking sharp. Someone asked me, they said, why are you always talking about Tyra? Because Tyra Banks on Dancing with the Stars, she gets more comments about the outfits than she does her hosting abilities. And some people love publicity, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, people are talking. And Tyra, people are talking about the outfit she wears on Dancing with the Stars. Steve Harvey who just signed a new year to keep on hosting the Steve Harvey Morning Show on radio. His style of clothing, he has been breaking the internet, as they say, and trending. Sharon Osbourne is out here talking. It was just in March, the racial brouhaha on the CBS talk show The Talk. Sharon Osbourne, married to rocker Ozzy Osbourne, claimed she didn't quite understand racism, and this whole thing just blew up. They subsequently got rid of Sharon Osbourne. She wasn't just told to leave, they gave her $10 million to go away. She got $10 million to go away, but Sharon Osbourne is still mad and she's still bitter. She's talking about the bosses at The Talk. She said they're weak. She said, they didn't get rid of me because of racism. They got rid of me because I knew too much about the top bosses. Oh, she had some harsh words for Cheryl Underwood, who she got into the racial thing with. She said that CBS made Cheryl go get anger management classes. You know, they gave that money to her to go away and be quiet, but nope, she took their money, and what's she doing? She just out here talking and slamming that show. Now, The Talk looks very different. You've got Natalie Morales, who used to be on the Today Show. They've added 2 gentlemen. Cheryl's still there. Another lady who was on Dancing with the Stars. It's a whole new panel, a whole new look. But other people are talking about their time as hosts. It's not always easy. When you look at The View, and they'd had 1,000 women sitting up there with Whoopi. Whoopi, by the way, y'all, you don't see her on The View because she's filming a movie down south about Emmett Till. She is playing Emmett Till's grandmother. Emmett Till was murdered by racists. There was a white woman who said he whistled at her. Come to find out she was lying, but they killed him. His mother wanted everyone to see, the world to see, what they did to her son. And the funeral, it was an open casket. And back then, we had Jet Magazine. I wasn't even born yet, but I remember this because my parents kept it. They had Jet Magazine, and they would show the funeral picture. So it was hideous, but it gave you a glimpse of the abuse that people suffered, you know, like down south with lynchings and beatings. Anywho, a movie is being made on his life. And Whoopi Goldberg is playing the grandmother, and she's down there filming. Well, 2 former members of The View are out here talking in the form of Raven Simone and Candace Cameron Bure. They weren't exactly a good fit, and they didn't like it when the conversation turned political. But if you sit at that table, it's more than just fluff. They're going to get into politics, whether you want to or not. And Raven, it was really interesting because she says, I wasn't born on here to talk politics. And she felt she was tricked and catfished while she was on the show. She said some pretty outrageous things during her time. And this week, Sherry Shepherd is on there. And I said, oh, Lord, Sherry ain't changed a bit. She's still out here where you just be like looking like, Sherry, what you talking about? She might be on there for a while since Whoopi is on location. Halle Berry, the Oscar winner, has a new movie coming out on Netflix November 24th entitled Bruised. She plays a disgraced MMA fighter with her boxing and kicking. She broke a couple of ribs while she filmed this. She's not glamorous at all, but it's a movie about her looking to rebuild her life with her child. November 24th, Netflix. Big congratulations to Mike Epps and his wife. Big congrats. They've just welcomed their second child, a boy. I do a podcast, Patty and the Millennials, and you can find us where podcasts live. SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts, Pandora, Spotify. We are there. I'm the baby boomer. There's millennials, Gen X, there's men and women. This week we talk about how do you live a life in joy? Auntie, what are you talking about? In a world that's chaotic and where people can be mean and we're busy and we're adulting and it gets difficult, sometimes when you find moments of joy, which is different than happiness, how do you carry that around with you? because sometimes it's hard in the stressful lives that we lead. How do you live a life of joy on purpose? This was such a great conversation. As the kids say, they got the assignment. When I threw the question out, and many talked about simple things. For me, it's always little things that bring me joy. If I'm pulling up to my favorite spot where I love to get pizza on a block that's always filled with cars, and there's a parking space, and I'm like, yes! Little things can bring you joy. It could be your family, your children, accomplishing an assignment, waking up to a beautiful sunny day. Life doesn't always have to be just gloom and doom. I know for me, when my legs are moving and there's no pain and it's just feeling great, I say, oh, we're going to have a great day today because my legs are feeling good. This was a great conversation. I'm telling you, if you're in the podcast, Patty and the Millennials, you'll find us where podcasts live. But that was a great conversation. Leave a comment, because Auntie, I read the comments. It just may take me a couple of days, but you know I read them when I give you a heart. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And more importantly, hit that notification button so you'll know whenever a new video comes. Friday for the weekend, we have a weekend edition, which is a little fancier from what we do right here. But hit that button and you will see. Have a good one, everybody. Look who then came and hit the last minute. You done miss all the damn good stories. She done miss all the good stories.
I was just checking to make sure you were good, friend. That's it.
She done missed the stories. I'm gonna be with Jamie Foxx tomorrow.
Yes, you are.
I interviewed Jamie Foxx earlier today.
Did you? How did it go?
It went well. He gave me scoop on a new movie that he's doing with Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
Scoop on the mic. I know. He replaced Harrison Ford.
Okay.
He gave me scoop on the Mike Tyson movie that he's doing. He said it's going to be a really in-depth look at Mike Tyson, the man. We know the crazy,
yes,
but what about the man? But Jamie Foxx has a book entitled Act Like You Got Some Sense. And he's excited, and I've got to make him some cobbler.
Okay. Now, you know he's going to be looking for it. If y'all don't know, when Patty tells people they going to bring cobbler, she's going to bring cobbler, and they come into town, they be, where is it? Where is it?
I get it from my mama.
Yeah.
All right, just one story I'm just going to repeat.
Okay.
Do you know who's replacing Wendy?
Like full-on replacement?
Not full-on replacement.
Okay.
Just guess those things.
Is it Sherry Shepherd?
No, it's not Sherry Shepherd.
Who is it?
Sherry's clowning on The View, child.
I saw her this morning.
Yeah.
Who?
Leah Remini.
Oh.
She was on The King of Queens.
Yeah.
Kevin Can't Wait.
You know what? It's so funny. She has such a bad, reputation in the industry as being very nasty. But I like Leah Remini. So
you do?
I think she'll be good. I hope, at least. I mean, she better bring J-Lo on. That is her best friend.
Well,
but I don't want to see her as a full replacement for Wendy at all.
She's next week.
All right.
Monday they're having guests, a panel, and then it's going to be Leah. You know she made them Scientologists mad.
You know she did. What?
She made them mad.
Blew your whole spot up.
She blew the joint up.
Yes,
when she started talking about them.
Yes, but overall I like Leah Remini. So
well, we're going to see how it works out because she is going to be the guest host. We're going to be with Jamie. Wait, can we talk about Country Wayne? We met Country Wayne.
We did. It was such a moment.
It was a moment. And he was so nice. He has great videos on IG. Mm-hmm. He's an upcoming comedian, and he is doing his thing. Country Wayne.
Patty, when I stopped at the Wawa on the way here, this lady was next to me. I wanted to be like, Ro? She looked like Ro.
Get out of here.
One of his videos, but it wasn't. But I was like, it's so funny because now you see people and you associate them with Wayne. So that goes to show how much of an influence he is out here on these digital streets now.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And he is doing his thing. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. It's not cute not knowing. And now you know.